for a while. The longer you stay, the better the time. You listen to your friends, they lie. I don't mind, I don't mind. Feelings get caught up in mine. Shooting star passed by my eye. And I don't know just what to do. You won't blow my heart. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. You wanna stay, just stay for long. 'Cause you got the sweetest touch I know. You might just dance with the other guys, but I don't mind, I know you're mine. I don't care just what they say. Loving you long takes the pain away. So when you look me in my eyes, will you take some time? Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. It's just I can't fight this feeling. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can't fight this feeling. Oh, yeah. Don't fight this feeling. Don't fight this feeling. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, hi, how you doing? It's Weezy F, baby. Come to take a shit and urine on these toilet bowl bitches. Pussy ass niggas. Stumping on this beat like a motherfucking Sigma. Bad to the gristle. Hat to the rizzle. I'm so official. All I need is a whistle. Bitch named Crystal. Let her suck my pistol. She open up, I'm out, and then I blow her brains out. You ain't met a nigga like me. You probably never will. Riders rolling with me like 11 wheels. Find out where you living. Kill you in the kitchen. The fans tryna clip us, but we ain't even tripping. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in.
And I'ma go hard. And I'ma go hard. And I'ma go hard. And I'ma go hard.
Bitch, I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in.
And I'ma go hard. And I'ma go hard. And I'ma go hard. And I'ma go hard.
First off, you know what it is if you heard Drake. Making hoes wobble like a bridge in an earthquake. Never see me out, cause I live in my workplace. I give you the business, so button up your shirt straight. Look at where I landed, you would think I planned it. I'm just doing me and you can never understand it. Chicks get hammered, big dick bandit. Money flowing like a slit wrist, no bandage. Blowing purple clouds, nigga, I'm so sky high. I ain't cutting anybody slices out of my pie. Out of this world though, I'm so sci-fi. And I don't sit still, I keep it moving like a drive-by. I just tell the truth and so I'm cool in every hood spot. 21 years and I ain't never met a good cop. Me and Wayne lean like Kareem doing hook shots. Cover me, I'm going in and bucket when the hook drops.
I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in.
And I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard.
Bitch, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in.
And I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard.
It goes hold up, wait one motherfucking minute. The El Capitan, I got motherfucking lieutenant. And if I said I'm going in, then I motherfucking meant it. If I brought it in the club, then I'm a motherfucking spin it. Cost a few hundred bands, then I'm motherfucking in it. No need for a room, yeah, you know I'm fucking in it. She acting like she not, but she know she fucking with it. She said I seen it all, I say no, you fucking did it. You have a bunch of nuts in a two-seater. Said I can't feel my legs, I'm like, bitch, me neither. I'm going in, what should I begin? I don't even know, maybe where my blood ends. And I'ma be a legend even when my light ends. And I'ma be a legend even when this night ends. Then I do my thing, hop about it like them. Bitch, I said I'm him, so I'm nothing like them. I'm going in,
I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in.
And I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard.
Bitch, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in.
And I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. Might give a fucks. Are on vacation. And I got this one boy Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
Hey, 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 yo. Jason got my name that glow in the dark. Lit up the dark like I'm OVO Mark. Walking cars, I got more chrome than the start. 40K a night to sleep at the mark. Guess it's time for me to cover the shark. Me and Katie bout to turn on the heart. Fuck you hoes, I swear I'm breaking your heart. It's broken. I bought the house just to knock this shit down. I bought the rose just to take it apart. She bought her ass, now she making it arch. Doctor's office was the last time that you niggas even had your name on the chart. Shorty graduated playing it smart.
Used to be a smarty, used to wanna study. Now she poppin' addies, she at all the party. Teed up with 300, she just did her body. She in love with salsa, girl you such a thotty. Hey, Souls baby.
Used to be a smarty, used to wanna study. Now I drive the Addy and she had all the party. Teed up with 300, showing off her body. She in love with Sosa, girl you such a thotty. Ay, money on my mind, I'm wrecking my brain. Shot the little Palestine, she with the gang. Shot the little A1 from Foxwood and Jane. Shot the little Izzy, she work as a stewardess. I should probably go and get her the plane. Jane, big baby, I'm out the shackle and chain. Need my evil twin, we one in the same. Shot the machine from the woods, free 17 from the Jane. RP smoke is a shame, I'm bumping them all in the range. I love all y'all niggas the same. I wish this was back in the day, for real. 40 deep in the east end, we call it swimming in the deep end. My bitches playing P&D and them, and shorties don't listen no weekend. They arching back and making knees bend, and they ain't graduate but they geeking, and they live in a crib with a cheap rent. Yeah. And I wish I could dead all the beefing, and I wish I could dead all the distant deceased friends. I wish we could be friends. Probably sound like I'm preaching. The city might sleep in some peace then, but it's not realistic. What's realistic in money that we spend? We copping cars like policemen. We heavy guys like obese men. I keep showing love to the streets, and there's still 3 to guys till they free men. Yeah. In this 6-side town, a dead-end world, the East End boys and West End girls. Yeah. East End boys and West End girls. Hey. Used to be a smarty, used to wanna study. Now I send an addy, she had all the party. Teed up with 300, showing off her body. She in love with Sosa, girl you need a hobby.
This is the Star Child, a.k.a. DJ Pooper Scooper. What's on top of the house? Roof. What's in the top of your mouth? Roof. What's babe named Roof? What do a dog say? Roof. We come to tell the what off. Roof. They raised your tax, we raised the roof. BARK Radio.
So complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is faded. Maybe this is called my definition of jaded. This day's on my mind, this day's on my mind. Trying to put a muzzle on my crazy feelings. 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm tripping. No, with somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. It's still on my mind, she's still on my mind. Did we build it up, just to let it wash away? Tell me, did I lace you up, just to watch you run away? Please tell me, give her my nickname. I don't like thinking about it, I swear that it's wearing me down, no. But tell me, who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residuals. Who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residuals. Who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residuals. Made it clear you didn't wanna see the sequel. I was lying when I said the feeling's mutual. No. It took some time to realize I'm a different people, and love is blind. I see love is blind. Can we build it up, just to let it wash away? And tell me, did I lace you up, just to watch you run away? Please tell me, who's getting on my love? Who's getting on my love? Tell me who's getting on my time? All of that used to be mine. Believe it. Who did you teach what I taught you? Better not give her my nickname. I don't like thinking about it, I swear that it's wearing me down, no. But tell me who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residual. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. 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 Missing. You've been missing since 2016. Squid tell me go and fix things. You know that's my assistant. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missus. I say we think different. I see why your heart's icy. Come baby, come try me. Who you gonna love if you run by me, oh? Ready? Too many twists and turns, yeah. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Maybe call me I too fry, I get burned, yeah. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah.
Your body drive me crazy, your body need a license fee. Got your body at the tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me.
Yeah, bad girl that.
She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me.
Yeah, dance and tease. You cool like the Highland breeze. Me know what you want and need. Bend over, hug up and squeeze. You used to say you didn't know love. And you.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hold on, gotta turn up my volume here. My God, what is wrong? Honestly, I was not paying attention to the queue there. If there was a guy in this building, I would have been fucked. What's up, Reno? What's up, everyone? Happy June 1st. What's up, Ranger? What's going on, Rig? Commander, Ponders, dude, I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in, Grinch. What's everyone's day? What's up, Fable? Fable, I am so glad that you're spending the evening with us. Your last evening. Is that what you're saying right now? What's up, Rage Chick? Spooky Smelly? Welcome in, my friends. And Trolls, how's it going, man? Arby's, how do you like the no emote? Guys, check out the new emote for subs. Subs only emote. Sorry to say. They might just be the best. They might just be the best. Oh my god. What the fuck? Bro, there's no way. There's no way this character is sick right now. Bro, I might die. I might die. Oh my god. What's up, Reno? Thank you for the follow, dude. I don't even know how to say that name. What was that spawn, bro? Usually whenever you spawn into the gas zone like that, it'll kick you out. Usually it will give you a spawn, like it'll kick you out of the area that you were in, so... I don't know. Yes, that was quite the start right there. I think we made it out safe, though. Very nice. Ponders, you gotta stop listening to Espresso, man. You gotta stop doing it. Sheesh. It's getting into your head, Ponders. Such a good song, Ponders. Alright, welcome in, everybody. That was definitely a interesting start tonight. We are in Lucao right now. Oh, he's a closet espresso lover. He'll never admit it. You'll never admit it, will you, Ponders? But you love it. You love it just like everyone else loves it. Sabrina Carpenter. Didn't know who she was until that song, to be honest. Couldn't name another song by her either. As much as I hate to say. Bro, who is popping off right now? Welcome to Full Pop Livonia. This is not the base server at the moment. Ponders is in love with Sabrina Carpenter. Understandable. Don't lie, Ranger. You secretly love it too. You don't like that song, really? Guys, how do we feel about Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter? Because I was just playing it. And I actually think it's quite catchy. But I also don't hear it every day, like Ponders is saying he does. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Damn, Ranger. That hurts my heart, Ranger. You're gonna make me cry. What's up, Rig? I am playing a community server, and this motherfucker just drifted a turn blasting Tokyo. And community servers be going crazy, dude. You know we like to keep our distance from the community servers. It was a good song when I first heard it, but now it's just overplayed. That's because they probably play it on every, you know, TikTok, every commercial. But I really don't... I don't really listen to the radio like that, or I'm not, you know, I'm not on TikTok. Not watching TV. I really don't hear this song, dude. So I can always get down to Espresso. I hate to say, Ponders. Not a fan, but I don't mind in the background of places. Yeah, it's a good beat. It's upbeat and, you know, it's good vibes, but I could I could not really listen to it all day, that's for sure. Fable says, catchy song. Only reason I'm is because it was overplayed on an ad. A few songs were overplayed before I heard them for the first time, just 10 seconds of it. I mean, yeah, too much of anything is bad. If y'all are listening to that every day or too much on your ads and whatnot, I can obviously see that. But the only time I'll listen to it is on Spotify. Can't think of the other song, but there's 10 seconds of it that got overplayed and the rest you never heard. Yeah, if you find that song, you can definitely share it with us and we can dissect it for you. Code Bullet, what's good, bro? Good evening, almighty scrub. Hope your evening's going well. You as well, sir. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy June. Happy June 1st, everybody. I can't believe that we're in June right now. Where has the time gone? Welcome to some official Livonia, as always. I've heard shots almost immediately upon spawning in tonight. A lot of shots, too. This is not the base server, though. Probably will get in there later. See what's going on at base. Right? Like, seriously, halfway through the year? Dude, don't put it that way, bro. Halfway through the year, that's crazy. Time flies, man. What have you been up to, Bullet? My son turns 3 in November, but I swear we had his second birthday yesterday. It's a blessing, bro. Yeah, we'll have to do a birthday celebration in November. If you remind us, we'll definitely celebrate somehow. Damn. A 3-year-old son in November. That's awesome. I wish I was still 3. You are, Ponders. No one ever told you that, though. That's the thing. You are still 3, Ponders. It's called the Matrix. I have been up to catching up on home chores this weekend. Also started printing that USG 9mm. Very exciting. You gotta send us a photo when you're done with that, dude. I know you're excited about that. I do want to see how it turns out. Yeah, we'll all be kids at heart. Forever. Forever young, Ponders. It's not a bad thing. Just embrace it. So the game threw me into the gas zone immediately, which was kind of bullshit. Usually whenever you log out in a potential gas spawn, or like where gas can drop, it'll kick you out upon spawning in, and it didn't do that for me. So I had to run out and I started bleeding. Very unfortunate, but I managed to get out without getting the blood infection. This PET carbon fiber stinks. So happy the printers are out in the garage. Oh, like literally stinks. That's good, man. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that in the house. Alright, so I don't know who hasn't heard this yet, but I've started stashing at the radio tower on multiple first-person servers. This is just one of them. I was telling y'all yesterday, the dupers, they will never win. You know, if they keep trying to grief us on the one server, we can just rotate to the next one and bring loot in from the other servers. So there's going to be a stash at the radio tower on like 4 different first-person Livonia servers. Hate to break it to the dupers. They may win a couple battles, but not the war. Gotta fight fire with fire. Bro, what's funny about that is, I forget who was messaging these dupers a few days ago. Someone in the Discord chat was messaging these kids. And they were like, yeah, we duped to fight fire with fire. Like, that is the worst reason to dupe. It's just funny that you bring that up, Ponders. Because that was their reasoning too. I think it was Heavy that said that. I think Heavy was messaging these people. And he was like, why are you guys duping? Like, just play the game. And they're like, well, there's other dupers on the server. Gotta fight fire with fire. And I was like, you know, I just shook my head. I was like, god damn. Exactly, bro. Fucking clowns. That's some real clown shit, dude. How I see it is, the dupers, they can do all the work. If you actually just play the game and, you know... Oh, there's a base here. I forgot about that. That's not our base. Me, I enjoy just downing the dupers and taking their loot. That's the easiest way to win the war. Just by killing them when they pull up to your base. And then you take all the dupe loot. Now you're the duper. Alright, I'm actually gonna go hunting. You know what? No, let's go up to the barrel first. I have a barrel on this server up at the radio tower. And I started throwing stuff in it. I had to start over throwing stuff in it yesterday because my barrel was found and they took my punch card out of it. I had some nails and a punch card in the barrel up here, and when I pulled up yesterday, the loot was gone. The barrel was untouched, though. So they found the barrel, took everything out of it, but didn't move it. So I moved the barrel and started a new stash a couple 100 feet away from where they found it, but usually that's good enough. It was a green barrel. Let's see if the barrel is still there. Yo, get those radio tower emotes out. We're pulling up, we're pulling up. Don't you just love that, Ponders? We can thank Cornelius for that, of course. He is the graphical genius behind that. He's been asking me to, like, give him ideas for shit, and I was like, you know what, we need a tower emote. I can't believe he came through with that, though, honestly. Alright, look. Our barrel's still here. Right, now we can do a little drop off here. Very nice. A very nice drop off. Green barrel is the shit. I need a zooted emote. You know what? We can work on that too. I will, I feel so bad just like reaching out to Corn for every emote, but I don't really know anybody else who does emotes. Do you guys know anyone that does emotes that we could reach out to for that? Because I don't know how to do that shit. I don't have the motivation right now to learn either. That's the problem. But if we know someone that does emotes, we could always reach out and ask, hey, like, and I don't mind paying for this shit either. I've said this. I will pay for good emotes. I just don't know where to start, Ponders, honestly. Are these emotes not new? No, those are fairly new. So the barrel one, Corn did that one, and then the Knockers Gang Sunday did that one. Those are fairly new. I would say a month old. Chat GPT? How would Chat GPT be able to help me? I have the free version of Chat GPT on my phone, although I know there's plenty of ways to use it. You're right though, Chat GPT is the answer to literally everything these days. Which is kind of sick. Like, Chat GPT is sick. Google Gemini allows you to describe images as well. I think Gemini is better than ChatGPT. Dude, what the fuck? I have never heard of Google Gemini. What is this sorcery that you speak of, dude? Alright, so here's our stash on another server. So if anybody wants to hop to a different Livonia first-person server, make their way up to the radio tower, this is what you'd find here. And we're just starting to stash some stuff here too. Just ask it to make you a Twitch emote and give it an idea, and it will put it in a 112 by 112. It will already be resized for you. There's no way that works, Ponders. Hold on. Let me go to ChatGPT right now and test it. Are you like? There's no way this works. Make me a Twitch emote. Or Daisy. It just asked me a bunch of questions. It's asking me a bunch of questions right now. I told it to just do it. Oh my god, it's really doing it? Oh, I need to be logged into ChatGPT. So I don't have it's not, I only have the free version. It works, I swear. What's good, Corn? Corn. I have something to show you, Corn. Although I already know you know what I'm about to show you. We have given you all the credit, Corn. The radio tower emote is in effect. And I appreciate it, dude. We've been telling everybody about the new emote. Been telling everyone that this is Corn's doing, and we appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for helping us design the radio tower emote that we have needed for sure. It's been a long time coming. I appreciate you, Corn. Welcome in. What's up, Heavy? I know you're loving it heavy. We're trying to design more emotes through ChatGPT, but I think we need to be signed in. It's a start. We'll get a better one going. Dude, I don't think it needs to be any better. I think it's perfect the way it is. I mean, you can obviously do what you want to do with it, but I love it. And I didn't expect it to be animated either. I really think it works. I love the vibes it's given us, dude. You shouldn't have to be signed in. I've done it before. I'll look into it later, Ponders. Maybe I'm using the wrong app or telling it the wrong things. I'm trying to take the easy way out, Corn, and have ChatGPT design some emotes for me, but I just know it's not that simple. And I was saying earlier how, like, I don't know the first thing about really making cool emotes. I did some with like screenshots in game, and that took me so long. It took me so long. That whole process, I don't want to do that again. Yes, Corn is responsible for the radio tower emote. We appreciate it, Corn. That's what that little blue paintbrush icon is by his name. That's the artist badge. We actually gave it to him after the barrel emote. And he is a certified artist on this channel for helping us out. These emotes are not mine. You have to give credit to where it's due. So thank you, Corn. Bruh. Identify an emo with 30 biddies. 30 radio towers. 30 radio towers. Yes, we love it, Corn. That will forever be a scrubby emote. I will never remove that one, I promise you. Look, it's the radio tower. Very nice. Dude, it's so bare. It's so... I mean, look at this, Ranger. We were raided. There's nothing left. Watchtower across the street. All the walls, they're all gone, Ranger. We've been raided. Doesn't it look so bare, though? Like, what? Why is it so ugly right now? I can't no mo. Oh man, that dude did work with my claymore. Wait, so I didn't understand the full story, Corn. You spawned in, you ran into a freshie, and he really just killed you and got your claymore? Is that what happened? We almost got a Corn cameo on Xbox last night, but apparently his spawn was not optimal. I'm sure we'll get one soon. I ran across the map last night and ran into a freshie at your base while I was throwing stuff over the walls. What? Bro, I did not realize that that was at our base. No one said anything about that, though. Like, no one mentioned, hey, I just killed a guy outside the base. I bet that was a random. We'll have to ask everybody. He didn't have a mic and was talking to him, and he was acting like he knew me? He didn't have a mic. Dude, we have to ask, guys. We have to ask in the Discord if anybody shot Corn last night. I know you're not in the Discord anymore, Corn, but no one said anything about that. I'm sorry that happened. I didn't realize that was at our base. I must have misunderstood your message. I thought that was at, like, the river. So after, like, 5 minutes, I gave him some stuff. And he just looked at me in the eyes and shot me in the face. There's this TikToker saying he killed someone outside base. Yeah, maybe it was them. I don't know, dude. We'll get to the bottom of it, Corn. Am I in range to put this deer down? Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it. I didn't hear about this, and no one said anything. Maybe it just wasn't us, though. I didn't realize you got there, Corn. Oh well. Yeah, that's the game. So, there's a TikToker saying he killed someone outside base. You've blocked him. He was getting annoying. Those damn TikTokers, Heavy. Fuck him. Fuck him. Now there's another TikToker saying he's on his way. Alright, I'm sure he is. We'll see him if he is, Heavy. You getting in there tonight, Heavy, or what? I should be able to get in there at some point. I've been starting out with the solo runs, but wouldn't mind getting in there if shit goes down. Either way, someone was protecting the base, or was just a random. I want to say it was a random, dude. We've had so much traffic in and out of there, friendly or not. So I really wouldn't be surprised if it was a random. But I also think somebody would have said something in the Discord if they actually just killed you. No, I've got sick tonight. GG's, Heavy. Gotta recover. Gotta get your rest, and we'll see you in there when we see you. Feel better, Heavy. Alright, we'll see you there next time, Corn. Yeah, I completely misunderstood your message, Corn. I thought that happened at the coast. I'm sorry. Or at the river, I guess. And I work all day tomorrow, so it's an early one for me too. All good. Sounds like Scrubby's doing the late night shift at base. We'll see how that goes. Those TikTokers said they're gonna murder Epic Ranger. Oh no. I'm shaking. Ranger, they know that you're the best builder that we have. You know, you have to take out the best builders first, and then the Empire will fall. I had a crazy southeast spawn, dude. It was like a 2-hour run across the map. Didn't realize you could spawn that far away. Wait, so where'd you spawn? Southeast? That would have been like Geralto max. Or you were already there. You may have already been there, Corn. It may have not have been a fresh spawn or like a server hop. You may have already been on that server in the past and were just logged out in like Geralto, Kanapki, Dolnik, because those are the southeast areas that you can't spawn there or server hop there. If it truly was southeast, I bet you were just on the server at one point and logged out there. We got a freak stalker, Ranger. We'll protect you with our life. I'll give my life for the base. I mean, it depends where you were, Corn. Do you know what city? Like, did you spawn in a city? No, you spawned in the woods. What was the closest town? Do you know? All I'm saying is that southeast is just not... It's not a fresh spawn or a server hop spawn. That's why I want to say I bet you were already logged out. Southeast on the map somewhere, if it was southeast. Copa's wide open. They must not be happy. Dude, I heard y'all have been doing your thing, Lobster, at Copa. We appreciate you guys buying us time. It's an all-out war on that server, dude. Muffin was saying it in his stream. Like, I just never seen anything like this server. It's so active. This server just does not sleep. There's people playing from around the world, time zone wise too. No, in the woods. I just used my compass and avoided towns. How do you know? How do you know that you were southeast, Corn? Shit, I carried a sheet metal earlier. I'm not scared of these goons. Yeah, dude, they can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't give a shit what these guys do. Like I said, we have different servers now with stashes on them. They can come to that base all they want. We'll have more shit ready to go on a different server. Alright, dude, going to dive in here myself. GG's, Corn. Thanks for stopping in, man. Thank you for the radio tower emote, dude. I really do appreciate it. I think it works so well. It's awesome. Big shout out to Cornelius, guys. Make sure you follow him and you check out his stream if he's going live soon. What's up, Gimpy? It's good to see you, my friend. Good luck with the run tonight. I got you. And thank you for the 30 bits to gigantify the radio tower. 30 radio towers. Appreciate you, Corn. All right, one more radio tower in the chat, y'all. We're up the radio towers for Corn. Long live the tower. I've got multiple stashes in 3884 Cherno, so let me know when you're in that shit again. This is the character that was supposed to be in there, Ponders. I just haven't got back in there. The last time I was in there was when we were trying to link up with Smelly and Saint. It just never happened. And then I told myself, you know what? I need some Livonia. I need some solo Livonia in my blood here. Oh my god, someone dropped a full stack of nails in here. What? Alright, that's fine with me. We'll let you know, Ponders. Yo, what's good, Saint? What's good with your stank ass, Saint? That was my main server for a while? That's crazy you say that, because Saint was saying that's his main server. Shoot, still got that character in that PD? That's crazy. Yeah, that night we never worked it out. We were trying to link up with Smelly and Saint and try to get that trio run going. And then I ended up actually dying. I think I died in, what, Steroy? Yeah, I ended up dying in Steroy and never respawned in that server. I just hopped to this one. Alright, I need to make a fire, bro. That guy's starving. Out having a drink, about to go skate. That sounds like a nice fucking night, dude. Have a good time. The skate park's lit up tonight. That sounds really fun, actually, bro. Oh, I got the worst aim in the game, apparently. Got a nice ass new cruiser. This shit's smooth. I've actually never. That's like like another word for skateboard. I've never been skateboarding. I don't think I would be very good at it, dude. Anything that involves putting shit on my feet, I'm really not that good at. That includes like skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding, ice skating, rollerblading. Like it's just very hard for me. I'm more of a cleats kind of guy. Y'all know what I mean. A cruiser is like in between a longboard and a skateboard. Okay, I know what a longboard is. Can still do tricks and it's smooth. Very nice, bruh. Ah shit, are these matches damp? Fuck. So Saint's a certified skater. Learn something new every day. You like being able to roll over rocks and everything? Skateboards, you gotta kind of pop it, so a cruiser is the equivalent of a cruiser is the monster trucks. It's a monster truck of the skate world. The skateboard world. Yeah, I'd love to learn how to skate. Like, I feel like I could be good at it. I'm more of a vert skater. What is that? What is a vert skater? Like grinding and going fast and shit. I like going fast. So you like to just kind of, you're less of the, like, trickster. Or what do they call it in skating? Like, freestylist? I ride goofy style because I'm left-handed. That means you're using, like, your left foot to push the board. Never been able to do an ollie. I just cruised around as a kid. Not no tray flips. I'm more of a half pipe rider. These are terms that I don't know. I'm sorry. I've walked in on some foreign talk and a bull rider. I like ripping the ball net, no? That's a good call. I'll rip the ball and get zooted. You like riding in a pool? Yeah, that's pretty standard, right? Like the pools that don't have the water in them. Yeah, the skate talk's not my thing. Unfortunately, guys. The Lords of Dogtown. I hope someone got that reference. Saint likes to go fast. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like if I could pick one thing to do on the skateboard, it would just be to be able to, like, do little tricks. I wouldn't care about going too fast, because, I mean, skating's pretty dangerous. Skate or die, brother. Let's go. And I know, what's his name? Nyjah Houston? I used to watch him on the X Games, when I was a little younger. I know, like, Tony Hawk. I used to be sponsored for snowboarding, so I like being a little crazy. That's pretty cool. A little snowboard sponsorship for Saint. Very cool, guys. Gators break bones and just keep going. I've never broken a bone, y'all. I've heard that when you do, sometimes it doesn't even like feel like anything happened. And some people just, yeah, move on like nothing happened. Knock on wood, though. How many bones have y'all broken? Someone I know recently broke both of their elbows. I remember you telling us about that, Ponders. That sounded gruesome. Brutal. When my femur broke, I knew it was broken instantly. Oh, God, dude. I remember you telling us about that too, Gimpy. Yeah, there are some things that you would probably... Yeah, know immediately. God, dude, I can't even imagine the pain. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. That I can say I've never been injured like that. I've played quite a bit of like sports growing up. I've been pretty active. I've sprained my ankles more times than I can count skating. That's not pleasant. What's the worst injury that I've had? honestly, dude, like the most painful thing that I can remember is like getting the wind knocked out of me. And I've had that happen twice. One was in one of my homies' basements. Because we were pretending to be WWE wrestlers, and the other one was at a football game. That was super painful, but it's not like I broke anything. One broken wrist playing football, it hurt pretty bad. Yeah, football is one of those sports that you're always going to get injured somehow. Broken femur, hard bone to break. Yeah, dude, the femur, that's crazy. I remember you telling that to us, Gimpy. Broke both my middle fingers in a football game and kept playing. That's tough, Saint. That's tough. They're still crooked as fuck. Jesus. Some brutal injuries in the chat tonight, huh? I've never broken a bone, but I think I've had something worse happen. What is that, Ponders? Wind knock sucks? Oh, yeah. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. I know it doesn't sound like anything, but if you've never had the wind knocked out of you, like, you literally feel like you're losing air. Like, it feels like you're dying. In a sense. I had that happen twice too. It's scary. Didn't know what was happening and wasn't sure if I would catch my breath. So the first time that I got the wind knocked out of me, I was actually being told, you know, a few weeks before this happened, what it feels like to have the wind knocked out of you. So actually, when I had the wind knocked out of me the very first time, I knew what it was immediately because I was talking about it with somebody in their experience earlier. So, you know, if I hadn't had that talk, I probably would have been, you know, very scared. I was still scared, but I knew that it was gonna pass. What's up, Survivalist? Very interesting time for y'all to join. We're talking about injuries right now. I once had my heart broken. That one hurts, Nitno. That one hurts. Airway gets completely blocked, breathing in and out and nothing happening. Yeah, I just fell. Just fell straight on my my tummy, dude. And like I wasn't wearing a rib protector at all. This was on the football turf. Like it wasn't grass or nothing. It was AstroTurf. Like it was a hard fall right on my stomach. You ever had a testicular torsion? No, I don't know what that is, Ponders. That doesn't sound great though. Your sister punched you in the stomach and that's how it happened. See, the thing is, dude, getting the wind knocked out of you, it doesn't require that much force. Because if you're not expecting it, you will lose your breath. No, I don't know how hard she punches, but if you're not expecting it, that can still happen to you. You broke your face. How'd you break your face, Survivalist? That doesn't sound good. Testicular explosion? That does sound terrible. What the fuck are we talking about? I've had the wind knocked out of me so many times getting smacked in football. It's just, yeah, it's never fun, dude. I've only had this happen twice, and I really hope it doesn't happen again. Dude, I've also taken, like, one of the worst nut shots ever. You know, as men, we know how that feels. Like, that is one of the worst pains ever. I had that happen one time, too. It was with I was dribbling a basketball. And, you know, I was trying to do the crossover shit, and it just went up at the wrong, very wrong angle. I've hit a nerve under my kneecap 3 to 4 times. Has me in a ball for 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I was just saying, you know, when I took that nut shot with the basketball, yeah, I was in a ball for 10 minutes. Couldn't fucking move. Like, crying, you know? And pretty much the same thing with the wind, but you can't even make noises. When the wind gets knocked out of you, you can't even, like, make a noise. You broke the eye socket, jaw, and nose. No helmet on a dirt bike. Bruh. That'll teach you a good lesson. It's a good thing you don't know what it is. We'll have to look it up, though, because I'm actually interested now, Ponders. What's up, Juicy? Welcome in. Alright, let's read this novel from Juicy. I used to work at a lumber mill and was training a guy, and it was winter, and the wood was wet and slippery. And dude went to pull a board closer, and his hand got caught in the machine, and he split his 3 fingers in half. And when he took his glove off, they were just hanging there. Luckily, he got to the hospital in time, and they saved 2, but he lost 1. Shit still gives me the chills. Jesus, dude. I'm sorry that you had to experience that firsthand. That is probably like a traumatizing thing to see. And to also go through for the other party involved. Definitely, prayers up for that, man. That does not sound pleasant at all, dude. That's terrible, actually. That's terrible. Sorry to hear. Nitno took a hockey puck to the nuts with a cup on, and you were out. Luckily, no bruising, though. Jeez, bro. Hockey pucks scare me, dude. Like, when you're playing hockey and then shits are sliding around, imagine getting hit in the face with one of those things. Even the skates, dude. Oh my god. I saw the video of the guy that... I mean, you guys have probably heard or seen this. The guy that died in the hockey game because the skate got... Somebody kicked his skate up in the air and, you know, cut this guy's neck open, and he bled to death during the game. Hockey is so dangerous, dude. It's incredible. Like, I don't think I would ever play hockey just because of how dangerous it is. And I've played football. I'd be in pain just seeing that. Couldn't handle looking at that. That's gruesome, dude. The 3 fingers hanging off the edge there. It's basically when you get your nuts twisted together and have to have them untangled, bro. Stop. Stop, Ponders. There's some people in here that might like that, Ponders, alright? Can you look at the clip I got today? It's in the Discord. Yeah, I'll take a look. Whenever I get into Discord, I'll take a look, Ghost. I'll react to it. I'll let you know what I think. I cut my hand open before, and what I seen was worse than I felt. Dude. Yeah, I don't really like looking at gruesome shit like that either. Fun combo, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we're out here in the trenches, Fable. For your last night. We're definitely gonna miss you, Fable. I think Fable's going off to what, camp? We're not gonna see him for a little bit. He said it's his last night here, spending it with us. We appreciate you, Fable. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the conversation. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, bro, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. Oh man, that's messed up. Need to go look at happy cute puppies and kittens now. Yeah, this is like a full-on Saw movie that we're talking about. All these torture methods. When I was like 11, 12, I was flying down a steep hill and my front wheel of my bike popped off. I legit face planted and slide a few feet on the sidewalk. Your whole face was road rash. That's so scary, dude. And that's the stuff that as a kid, you think will never happen, but it just seems to always happen to you as you get older. I never had that happen, dude, but maybe your bike was just in shambles. I'm sorry to hear that that happened. That's scary, though, because bikes, anything that involves wheels and you going fast, there's always a chance that the wheel just flies off, bro. I saw a video, okay, I saw a video on the highway of like a truck driver, his wheel popped off and it slid over a few lanes and hit a car and the car went straight up in the air and flipped. It was insane. Have you guys seen that video? Just like one of the truck drivers, their wheel pops off on the highway and goes over a couple lanes, goes under another car, and the car just flies up into the air. So scary. I woke up to that shit and had to go to the hospital. Ponders, like, what the fuck? How do you sleep? You sleeping on like your side? You sleeping like upside down and shit? Like what? Damn, Juicy. I had to get my hand stitched up so many times from playing with butterfly knives. You just don't learn your lesson, do you, Gimpy? Put down the butterfly knives, my friend. Put them down. Shit was comical thinking back. I would be traumatized from bikes, Juicy, honestly. I don't know if I get on a bike after that. I would make someone eat themselves just saying. What the fuck, survivalist? What's crazy is I wasn't wearing my helmet, and before going down the hill, I got some spidey sense shit, and I put it on, and then that happened. Yeah, you saw it coming, Juicy. You know you were going fast. Good thing you put your helmet on, man. Or else you might not be here. GG's, Juicy. Always making the right calls. Runway wheels are no joke. Oh, runaway wheels are no joke. Yeah, maybe that's not the first time this has happened, but it was the first time I seen anything happen like that, dude. That shit is scary to even think about. Cause when you're on the highway, dude, you're at the mercy of everybody else. No matter how good you are at driving. Have a good night, Ranger. Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll see you soon, Ranger. I'll get into base probably later tonight and just check on it. Appreciate you, Ranger. Have a good night. That's why I'll never have spacers on any vehicle I own. Runaway wheels are lethal. Bro, that clip was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't even know that was possible. Ponders woke up with his balls in a knot. Jesus. Butterfly knife tricks look so cool, though. Hey, the things that some people gotta do for clicks. Was that semi video a newer one? Oh, I have no idea. I don't even remember where I saw it. It was on YouTube somewhere, probably. Probably TikTok or something. What's also funny is once it happened, I got up and put my thumb out for someone to pick me up, and some dude and his lady pulled over and drove me home. Yeah, that's what a good civilian would do. I'm glad that you got the assistance you needed. I was driving home from work not too long ago. Yeah, and there was just some guy on a motorcycle the motorcycle was laid out on the road. This guy was just laying in the road, and like 20 different people got out of their car and helped out. It was good to see that there are still people that help out in this world, you know? If something bad happens in public like that, you know, there's a lot of people that will actually make an effort to make things better. There's also that effect, I forget what it's called, where like if no one sees anybody helping, nobody's gonna help. There's some like psychology behind that one. I don't know what it's called. But I've never really experienced that. Usually IRL or in public, if something goes wrong, usually there's a bunch of people that step in and take care of things. Just called being a decent human. The bystander effect. That might be it, bro. I think you got me on that one. You just Google the bystander effect. It's like if something bad happens to you in public and no one does anything about it, all the other people that are watching aren't going to do anything either. And we'll just let, you know, you bleed out or whatever we're talking about here. Kind of fucked up. Kind of interesting, though. Gimpy's right. It's definitely the bystander effect. Learned about that in high school. I'm not a bystander type person then. I always find myself being the exception. That's good though. It'll make you feel better about yourself too, Fable, to do that kind of stuff. That just means you're a good leader too. If you're willing to step in and help out in times of crisis like that. I went to the gas station, grabbed some snacks like 2 a.m. one time. Leaving the parking lot, this kid on his power scooter eats shit right in front of me. He's on the ground during the Peter Griffin. I stopped and asked if he was okay, and he yelled at me bloody murder, and I drove off. Yeah, dude, some people, when they get embarrassed like that, they don't want any help, which is kind of fucked up too. It's like they would rather suffer than to be actually, you know, asked, are you okay? Kind of fucked up, Ponders, but you did the right thing. I'll salute that one. Doing the Peter Griffin's wild. Another crazy thing. When I was in high school, we were talking to the teacher about, like, breaking something. And I was like, yeah, luckily, never broke anything. Later that day, me and some buddies went longboarding, and I ended up breaking my wrist. That's karma, man. You didn't knock on wood, Juicy. It's crazy how that stuff works, right? That's just life, dude. Life always finds interesting ways to fuck us. Been pretty quiet here. Got dark real quick. Yeah, dude. I mean, this has been a good combo, guys. I'm glad that we're here for it. Or I'm glad that y'all are here for it. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. That's it, Juicy. Get the vibes up here. W combo, absolutely. I love hanging out with y'all. Even though not much is happening in-game, we're here for the vibes. It's always good chatting with you. Anyone know other effects? The Lidenfrost effect is when moving water looks completely still. No, I have not heard of that one. I know of the Mandela effect. You know that one? I don't even know how to explain it, but I know what it is. Y'all have definitely heard of that one. That's like the most famous effect. Mandela. Leidenfrost. Yeah, I've never heard of that one, dude. When moving water looks still. Sounds like it's just a phenomenon. Like more like acid by the angle that you're looking at the water from, or the shadows maybe. Yes, the Mandela effect. There is a movie of it, and I am a firm believer of it. Can someone explain what that is? Because I can't. I have to Google it and just like read over it. And then I might be able to, but I can't really even explain the premise of it. It's basically, if I had to try right now, it's basically when older generations remember something completely different than what this generation knows it as. But I can't think of an example, even though these things have not changed generation to generation. So you cheering for the Panthers, or are you a Tampa Bay supporter? Neither. Neither. I'm not sure I understand the question for that one. Panthers or Tampa Bay? I'm in Jacksonville right now. I'm a Steelers fan. Because I remember Jif peanut butter being called Jiffy. But do you actually remember that? Oh, hockey? I'm a Penguins fan, I guess, when it comes to NHL. I'm from Pittsburgh, Juicy, and I haven't really, I don't even really follow hockey like that. I don't root for any Florida teams, dude. Masses of people having false memories that never existed in history. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. But they're not false memories. They're just memories that would make more sense, or that are convenient to remember. Like, Jif and Jiffy are so similar that anyone could remember Jif or Jiffy. So it really doesn't blow my mind that some people remember it as Jiffy, even though it's never been that. It's just it's a very similar name. Oh. Oh, dude, I just had that on double shot. No way. People recalling the Monopoly man having a monocle, but he never has. Yeah, that's a weird one, because I feel like I've seen the monocle, bro. Why do people remember that, though? Why do people even think he had one? Hold on, I gotta Google this now. Monopoly. I didn't play Monopoly enough, though. Yeah, dude, I didn't play Monopoly enough to know if he had one or not. Like, who actually looked at the box that many times? Honestly, dude, that just gave me chills, though. Everyone remembering him having the monocle, and he just doesn't have it. He never has. You ever been to Fort Lauderdale? No, I haven't, actually. I've been to Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Orlando, and Tampa in Florida. I've never been to Fort Lauderdale. I've never been to Miami. Going down the Mandela rabbit hole. That's it, man. Here for the vibes. We're getting a restart here in 2 minutes. It's gonna restart any second now. Pop in this tree here. I'll probably visit Florida the next 2 to 3 years. You should, man. It's a great state. I love living here. I love it. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom whenever we hit this restart. Got a buddy who married there. Went when I was like 25. Actually met him on Xbox. Hell yeah, dude. Meeting gamer buddies IRL. That's awesome. And you got to go to the wedding. Weddings are awesome, dude. I miss going to. Well, I've never been to that many, but I missed the wedding that I went to last. It was a good time. I have a best friend online that lived there and moved to Georgia a while ago, but Florida man at heart. I met someone today that was born in Florida, moved to Savannah, and I was like, damn, y'all are just bouncing around the South. It's Southern hospitality, man. I'm 22, met him on GTA when I was like 10. That's awesome. 12 years ago, and you're still friends with this guy that you met on GTA. Yeah, gaming friends are some of the best you'll ever meet, IRL or not. Just the way it goes. Alright, let me go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Fuck the South. Sheesh, Saint.
You all online tryna look up places. You like to cry, that's why you're my favorite. You got a smile that make you look amazing. And that's just why I gotta see you daily. Don't care what time, just make sure you made it. Okay, like throw that baby, and she wanna hold that baby. That page just saw that, and you don't like, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, make sure there's no babies. And you don't mind, that's why you're my favorite. Okay, like go that baby, she wanna throw that baby. Okay, like hold that, and you don't mind, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, that's why you're my favorite.
I roll the dice, hope I hit 11. You still can fly, you post to left at 7. Just take your time, we'll head out when you ready. I ain't gon' leave you, you ain't never left me. My name and diamonds sitting on your necklace. That's unnecessary, why you text me? The city got too much influence, move you out to Texas. I'll buy you everything you got from them, fuck all your exes. You drive me crazy with them little dresses, I love your complexion. I bought my head, you said I felt it, think our souls connected. Your heart of mine come from the factory, got you out here flexing. 100 grand spent on your necklace, you my little reflection. Think you're my best investment.
You all online tryna look up places. You like to cry, that's why you're my favorite. You got a smile that make you look amazing. And that's just why I gotta see you daily. Don't care what time, just make sure you made it. Okay, like throw that baby, and she wanna hold that baby. That page just saw that, and you don't like, that's why you my favorite. I roll the dice, make sure there's no babies. I roll the dice. She's so damn fun, I'm licking on her tattoos. Wouldn't know the damn fly, but she can throw it back over. Girl, you're really pressure, and I can't get rid of you. Not the type to lecture, but tell me what you into. Always talking babe a little, they can't take away what we do. Girl, I cannot wait to see you. Take you out the dress and see through. I know that you independent, wanna get you out the trenches. Can we roll the dice one time? You all online, tryna look up places. You like to cry, that's why you're my favorite. You got a smile that make you look amazing. And that's just why I gotta see you daily. Don't care what time, just make sure you made it. Okay, like throw that baby, and she wanna hold that baby. That page just saw that, and you don't like, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, make sure there's no babies. And you don't mind, that's why you're my favorite. Okay, like go that baby, she wanna throw that baby. Okay, like hold that, and you don't mind, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice.
All alone, she was living in a world without an end or beginning. Baby girl was living life for the feeling, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh, and all the wrongs she committed, she was numb and she was so cold a bitten. She was young and all she had was the city, but I don't mind. I don't mind. And I know that she's capable of anything. It's riveting, but when you wake up, she's always gone, gone, gone. Oh, in the night she hears it calling. In the night she's dancing to relieve the pain. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand. In the night when she comes crawling, dollar bills and tears keep falling down her face. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand. He sang a song when he did it. He was cold and he was so unforgiving. Now she dances to the song on the minute. Yeah, all the time. All the time. Oh, and make her weep when she hear it. And it got her on her knees like religion. She was young and she was forced to be a woman. Yeah, all the time. All the time. And I know that she's capable of anything. It's riveting, but when you wake up, she's always gone, gone, gone. Oh, in the night she hears it calling. In the night she's dancing to relieve the pain. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand. In the night when she comes crawling, dollar bills and tears keep falling down her face. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand. Oh, baby. I don't think you understand. In the night she hears it calling. In the night she's dancing to relieve the pain. To relieve the pain. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand. In the night when she comes rolling, dollar bills and tears keep falling down her face. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand.
Alright, welcome back. There were shots in Lucao just before we hit the reset. See if I can find this guy. Fire song choice. You know what they say, Juicy? Scrubby is the best DJ in the world. That's what they say. But yeah, that's a good one. That brings me back to my my college days, for sure. The beauty behind the madness. And yeah, the weekend is probably my top, in my top 3 favorite artists, top 5 maybe. Is that what they say? You know what? It is what they say, no, but nobody knows who they are. So I've just heard it a few times. And if I'm not the best in the world, I'm the best east of the Mississippi. That's what I've heard. That's what a lot of people say, no. Bro, you should host a Discord Aux battle one day. I'm down, dude. I love music, bro. I've said this a million times to y'all. All I do, if I'm not working, if I'm not playing games, I'm listening to music, I promise you. I don't know what I would do without Spotify, and just music in general. I am constantly listening to music. Just one of those people that'll also listen to the same song all day on repeat. I don't mind. That's the word on the street, you know. Yeah, word on road is Scrubby is a really good DJ. I just don't know who said it. I've just heard it. You know, it's been passed along the grapevine amongst chit-chatters. They are those other people. You know what? I'll just leave it at that, guys. They say he's a really good DJ. I'm gonna spam the music section of Discord a bit before I go. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, give me your suggestions. If you guys have music suggestions, just throw them on the Discord channel. We do have exclamation Discord if you're not in there yet. You want to get involved with the community and you want to know when we're live. Looks like Chick is on the server trying to figure out where she is. Very nice. Alright. Can we put a number 3 on the board tonight on this character? This character usually stays in Sakal or Cherno. Tonight we are in Livonia, as we've been for the last few nights. I've really wanted to do some solo Livonia. We have done so much collaborative play at base in Livonia. It's always nice to get out there on your own sometimes. When I say spam, I mean spam. Is 20 songs too much? No, dude, I don't really care. Other people might say something, but I don't care. You know, I will try to check out all the songs that you post. I would say the limit is not 20, but like 40. I think 40 would be a little too much. But 20, I could do 20. 20 is an album, dude. I'll listen to an album. You know what I mean? Most albums these days go, you know, 10 to 20 songs, so that's not crazy to listen to front to back. But I think 40 would be a little bit overkill. That's probably my limit. If you're wondering, if you want a number, I would be like, you know what? Can you tone it down? I've already got all of them muted, so I'm good. So, yeah, if you want to post in Ponder's Discord 200 songs, you can do that, because he won't see any of it. But that's facts, though. I have so many Discords muted, it's disgusting. I don't really understand why Discord always gets these notifications, and we can't really do anything about it except mute the channel. Discord pops the fuck off, dude. For no reason. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you guys definitely have Discords that are muted. This isn't just a Scrubby thing or a Ponders thing. It goes for everybody. Yeah, most Discords I need to mute. They should make muting Discords the default setting. If you join a Discord with 1,000 people in it, out of the blue, they should mute it for you by default. You should not be thrown into the fire in a Discord that you join that has 20,000 people in it talking. Because let's say you join Karma Crew, or you join, you know, whatever the fuck, like Zagoria Discord, and there's 3,000 people chatting in there, and you don't know any of them. Why the fuck are you seeing their notifications? Why is your phone beeping every 2 seconds because of that? I don't mind being reminded, but it eliminates my notification feed. I can't have my phone blowing up when I'm trying to work. That shit would distract the hell out of me. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is... Yeah, I was like, dominates? I don't know that word. I got it though, dominates, okay. And I read what you guys say word for word. I don't really think sometimes. I read better out loud, but I literally just read it how y'all type it, so I didn't I didn't know that word. But you could also just hit do not disturb on your phone. So let's say I have all my Discord notifications on, which I do for the ones that I care about. There are still times I want them muted, so in that case, I'll just go to my iPhone and I'll hit do not disturb. Am I allowed to post a link? Nothing bad, I promise. Yeah, dude, I don't care. Post your fucking links, guys. Post your music, post your links. Self-promote your shit. I don't care. Throw it in the chat. We're all about community support here. You're such a literal reader, you don't miss a thing. I think it means you're a strong and intentional reader. Which is crazy to say because I don't really enjoy reading books too much. I enjoy reading like nonfiction more than anything. I'm more of a writer. I enjoy writing. I don't enjoy reading that much, but I think I am an attentive reader. When I am reading, I always read. I don't really skim. And I try to understand. If I don't understand, like I'll try to reread it back, and at least on Twitch when I'm reading the chat, I have to read it out loud. I know there are some people that kind of just read it to themselves and then respond. I always try to read it out loud. And I've heard that sometimes that can be good for the people that are listening to the stream on mute. Or I'm sorry, not on mute, but just watching. Or they're just, I'm sorry, fuck, they're just listening, they're not watching. Because some people just plug the headphones in and they just listen. So if they're not reading the chat, they can at least still hear what the question was or what the chat was saying. Y'all should peep this. What is this link here? Like that? Call of Duty montage? Is this you? Is this you, Juicy, or is this some Randy? I'm headed south. Me and Dude died earlier to the Thumper. I heard that, dude. I heard y'all were killed at the... It was at the bunker, right? To a Thumper. Rest in peace, Ghost. You're headed back south. I'll salute that. Trying again. Yep, I do that a lot. Headphone in one ear and do stuff around the house. Got that going right now while I'm grinding Planch's Power World. Yeah, that's crazy to me, guys. I do appreciate that y'all still vibe in here, even though you're not watching. Because I always figured that Twitch streaming was just like, people want to watch you play the game. But in some cases, people are just listening. Because I don't really do that. I watch streams completely different than a lot of people that I've met. I go into people's streams to watch and to really just chat with the streamer. But everyone uses Twitch in a different way. I just think it's cool that y'all still hang out in here and don't even watch. You just kind of listen to the conversation. So that's another reason I'll read shit out loud, just so you guys can understand what's going on. If it helps, cool. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. How's the Power World grind going, Smelly? How are the boys doing? Close to it? You're going close? You died close to the bunker. Was it a one-shot thumper that you guys both died to, or was it multiple thumper rounds? Or were you guys like holding hands and the thumper took both of you out at the same time? Hell no, I wish. Just the editing is fire. I will have to, let me just bookmark that or something. I can't even click on the link on my phone. What the fuck? Okay, I just copied it. I'll copy the link and I'll look at it later. You can post it in the Discord too, Juicy. That'll probably be a better way for me to remember. Bro, both my accounts are currently logged out in Copa. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing? Like you're wondering why your character is at Copa? It's okay to pull them out. I mean, I heard that it's mostly been cleared out. You don't have to play the server just to grief the Copa kids, bro. I know a lot of people want to do that, but we all gotta enjoy the server somewhere else other than Copa. Oh, I also hit 50 followers today. That's very nice, Ghost. I know that you need 50 to be an affiliate. Have you hit the other? Have you hit the other? Requirements? I think there's 3 requirements. 50 followers is definitely one. I'm always lurking even when I'm not typing. You fucking lurkers. I appreciate the lurkers. I appreciate the headphoners. I appreciate the viewers. I appreciate it all. That's why you gotta stay on your toes as a streamer, dude. You don't know what people are doing. You don't know if they're watching you play. You don't know if they're just listening to what you're saying. Me, I only started streaming on Twitch to simply play the game. I never thought I would engage this much with y'all, to be honest. I enjoy it. I always got a stream on in the background, even if I'm gaming or some shit. It's like the TV, dude. It's like that white noise type shit. It's like me when I go to bed and I have the fan on. It just needs to be on. It helps me sleep. It helps me feel more comfortable, you know? It's white noise. Same shit with the stream, it sounds like. Or like having a stream in the background just makes you feel better, more comfortable, or some source of entertainment. Like, I also usually need the TV on if I just don't know what I'm doing around the house. I feel that. Yeah, congrats, Ghost. 50 followers is big. Been enjoying it? Smelly back on the Power World grind? I'll let the boys know I said hello. Hope they're doing well. I haven't talked to any of them recently, except for, like, Bets. I think Bets and Joe were the last 2 I spoke to. I haven't spoke to Chen or Clanch in a minute. 1 thumper round. 1 thumper round, both dead. That's a big, oof. Rest in peace, guys. It happens. It's part of the game. Bro, me and King went there earlier today and both died to someone in a full black kit with a suppressed M4. Yeah, that sounds about right for Copa these days. We met back together about 1.5 hours later and he died to the same guy right as I was logging off. They don't rest, dude. This server is crazy. This server does not sleep. You do not have to keep going back to Copa and keep torturing yourself. How long did you stream to 1 viewer, Scrubby, before your channel got traction? How did you get from the beginning to where you are? How long did I stream to one viewer? Honestly, I streamed to one viewer for maybe a day or two. There was a my first ever viewer that I engaged with that also wasn't an IRL friend. So like I told a couple IRL friends, hey, I'm starting to stream up. So they were actually low-key in there. They weren't maybe watching, or they were more so lurking and just kind of like doing it to help me out. But the first ever person that I met through Twitch that wasn't an IRL person, his name was Jammy. He was my first ever viewer chatter, and he actually wanted to hop in the game with me. So what he did is he hopped in the stream, hopped in the server that I was on, and stream sniped my ass. But it was a friendly stream snipe. He just linked up with me and we went for a run. But I did everything in my power that day and moving forward to keep Jammy around. Like I went on runs with him. I invited him to all the discords, the base building activities, everything, dude. Because he was the only person that you know, was checking the channel out that I didn't tell to. Like my friends IRL, I was like, hey, just watch the stream. But this man, like, he took the time out of his day to watch the stream and to join up in the game. So I did everything that I possibly could to make sure that Jammy was like that he felt welcome, and that he knew that I would play with him if he wanted. You know, he had a Daisy friend to run with, and then after that it was Smelly, and then we were at 2 viewers, and you just do the same for every viewer, dude. You try to connect with each viewer on a personal and like individual level. That's how I did it. I didn't think I'd be close to 1,000 followers at any point, but here we are. That's my little 2 cents, y'all. Sorry, I just yapped a little bit there. Yes, I fall asleep to a stream every night. Ponders, did you fall asleep to what was that? What was that movie called? Non-stop or like Torn Up, something like that? I don't that's definitely not right, Ponders. How was the movie night last night? We wanted to, and he wanted to grab a tent. Where is he now? Oh, where is King? I have no idea where King is now. Nice, you remember his name and all. Oh yeah, I will always remember Jammy, dude. I will always remember Jammy being my first ever viewer, my first ever chatter, the first person that, you know, took a chance to watch someone new, because he didn't have to stick around. You know, you guys all have millions of streams you could watch right now. I don't know about millions, but thousands for sure. And you know, you choose to be here, so it makes me happy. And yeah, I try to acknowledge that the best I can. Try to acknowledge everybody, make everybody feel welcomed, and yeah, we did that with Jammy, and then I just tried to keep doing that with the next viewer, and the rest is history, man. Nah, the guy that was your first viewer. Oh, where is Jammy now? I don't know. Jammy comes and goes. Obviously I understand life happens too, guys. I don't ever take it personally, you know, if someone just isn't here anymore. And that's kind of like the fucked up thing with Twitch and gaming in general. I have met so many people that I considered to be like my best friend, you know, gaming wise or on the internet, and then, you know, one day out of the blue just something doesn't work out and you never talk to them again. Like, that's like the double-edged sword of streaming on Twitch. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to y'all tomorrow. Like, you know, this could be the last stream that you're ever in here for. I don't know that. I don't know, you know? That's like the weird thing to think. That is a weird thing to think about. We have, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. You know, I could go outside tomorrow and get hit by a bus. You'll never see a stream again. I remember I came across you because I think you had Xbox in the tag, and I was like, "Oh, Daisy Xbox," and I was like, "Cal, when it first came out, rest is history." I think it's been a little over a year now. So, well, the Cal's only been out for like 6 months, so it's probably been closer to 6 months. Juicy. I do remember you came in when I was playing Nazi Zombies. I do remember that. I did a random Nazi Zombies stream, and you were in there for that. And that was one of the first times I spoke to you. I don't remember if it was probably DayZ first, but yeah, it was definitely Sakal. It was probably just 6 months ago. Definitely not a year ago. It's called Nope. Yeah, I fell asleep in the middle of it. I got gifted a sub. He does movie nights every Saturday. I'll be ready for next Saturday. Ponders, you're fucking goated, dude. You're gearing up for next Saturday already? I love that. And you watch a movie with this guy every Saturday? That's awesome. We gotta start doing movie nights. I don't know if that's my vibe, but that would be funny as hell. Movie nights with Scrubby. That one Steam friend last online 10 years ago. That's so sad, dude. No, that is enough to make a grown man cry. And I know exactly... I know that feeling. 100%. It's happened to me way too many times. You know, at this point, you don't take it personally. Because it's not. It usually isn't. Maybe it is, but... But damn. You meet these people on the internet, and some of them you just never see again, you know? So, that's why we're taking the time right now to acknowledge everyone in here, say thank you. I'm glad that I know all of you, and I'm glad that you guys have spent the last, what, 2.5 years here, however long you've been tuned in for. I'm gonna try my best to keep it going. And I hope you guys stick around. Yeah, if you don't know people IRL, the info might not get to you. Damn, can't believe I missed that one. What's up, Easy? Which one are you talking about? So sad I can't remove them. Yeah, dude, you can't remove them, no, because they might come back one day. And I bet they will, dude. Life always comes back around like that. 10 years is nothing, no. You got 10 more years to wait, alright? Don't give up hope, no. Good morning, Diane. How you doing? Welcome in, my friend. If I ever disappear, it's most likely because I was banned. Yeah, but the thing is, we still have Discord, guys. So, even if you disappear from the stream, Ponders, you could at least message everyone, maybe be like, hey, I got banned, so I'm not going to be around for a minute. The real fucked up thing is when you disappear from Discord. Because that's the only way to really communicate with y'all. I mean, I've given some of you guys my personal number. You know, the people that I have gotten to know very well, like on a personal level. But I haven't given all of you that information. And if we get there at one point, I will, but unless we're on Discord, like, I mean, I've disappeared from Discord a few times. It was never personal. But like we were saying, like, life happens sometimes, and you gotta take care of the real life shit first. I try my best to communicate with those, though, that I feel like need to be communicated with. Like whenever I was done with Discord for a minute, that last time I told everyone, you know, that was supporting me at that time, hey, I'm not going to be around for a little bit. I try to communicate. I try to be the best communicator. Yes, hugs all around, I know. Bring back the foot wrap meta. I love that, Smelly. That's like a story that will be told for generations, Smelly. That and the inventory management caught my eye to stay. So, yeah, like we were saying, Jammy was my first ever viewer. Smelly was pretty much my second. I'm going to give it to either Smelly or Reef. I think they were both at the same time for the most part. I really don't remember if it was you or Reef. I think it was Reef, but you were very, very close. A close second or third. Whatever. Either way, Smelly, Smelly, I guess, caught the stream because I was doing the foot wraps. I was running up to Tizzy from Zelenogorsk, and you never had to repair, you know, the foot wraps up all the way up to Tizzy, and they were quiet as hell. It was the meta back then, and I guess that was good information for Smelly to stay. And the inventory management, you know how we use the open and close containers. I guess he noticed how I was doing the inventory here, and it's like, damn, this guy actually plays the game quite a bit. Is there a way to see how long I've been following? You just go to followage. No, it's exclamation point followage, I believe. Right? This one? Exclamation point followage is how you would do that, I believe. Scrubby's inventory management is unrivaled. At least on the controller it is. The internet is a scary place. The internet is what you make it, Diane. But yes, in some cases it is very scary. I will concur with that. Hope you're doing well this morning, Diane. Good morning to you. It is 12:30 a.m. here. It shows on mobile. What platform are you on? I'm on Xbox. Are you asking me? I usually watch on Xbox. It doesn't have most features, but my Xbox doesn't allow me to chat. Yeah, I only ever use mobile to watch streams. I don't even think I have Twitch app on my Xbox. I've never watched a stream on Xbox. Yeah, see, Juicy, that's 4 months. I was like, it's not been a year. Dude's coming in at 3 months. Appreciate you, dude. You're okay? How am I? I'm doing well. It was a long but good day today. And it's fucking June. I can't believe that. We're running into a big issue at work. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but it'll make this summer pretty interesting, I think. Smelly's been following for 2 years, 4 months. 2 years, 4. So I said 2.5 years I've been streaming, so it hasn't even been 2.5 years. And I took a break as well, for about six or 7. So really, I've been streaming for a little under 2 years. I wouldn't even say we've hit our 2-year anniversary yet, even though on the timeline we have. But there was a good 7 months I wasn't streaming at all. I only said that because I swear I seen somewhere where I just missed my year mark by a day. I guess it wasn't here, but it was probably some other DayZ streamer. Another Sakal man. Okay, either this gas is bugged, or it was double gas tonight because it's been 2 hours and 13 minutes, and when I logged in the first time, it was gas over here too. I think it was double gas, which is kind of fucked. Yeah, no clue. Makes sense though, since the cow came out last year, October, and I followed in Jan. Yeah, because I wasn't streaming in October. I picked streaming back up in January. Yeah. Yeah, you tuned in right when I started again, so yeah, I did not place a cow when it first came out. October, November, December. 3 months it was out before I played it. I only been following since March 2 years ago. I mean, that's a good amount of time, BZ. Yeah, you've been here since damn near the beginning, BZ. I still remember meeting you in Bilawa. The one and only Xbox run that we ever attempted. Diane coming in hot at 1 month, 29 days. Almost at 2 months. Very nice, Diane. Get your numbers up, fam. Yeah, you can do watch time as well. I'm interested in that one. Juicy has spent 11 hours watching Scrubby. You've wasted 11 hours of your life, Juicy. How does it feel? Or you've gained 11 hours of Scrubby knowledge. 11 hours of Scrubby lore unlocked. Yeah, Smelly, don't do that. Don't do watch time. You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry happy tears though, Smelly. I promise. Yes, Diane is the baby of baby followers. 2 days, 10 hours watching Scrubby. Diane, you've wasted 2 days of your life watching Scrubby. Dude has spent 8 days watching Scrubby. Survivalist has spent 4 days. Fable has spent 11 hours. Smelly Wonka has spent 17 days. Smelly, you win. But the thing is, guys, that's not just it. We've also ran with all of you guys for the most part. Imagine the times that you've ran with me in game that you weren't watching the stream. So that's more than 17 days of Scrubby time. It's a big flex, Smelly. Fucking appreciate you, Smelly. Smelly is day one, day one. Okay, I think I heard a pig here. Did I really just whiff both of those? Jesus. Oh my god. Smelly brings you to the family dinners and everything. One day, I'm sure we'll do a family dinner with Smelly. You know what's fucked up, guys? Smelly, like, one of my friends, one of my very first... He actually probably was the first friend that I had IRL that checked out this stream. Smelly has met this man before I've met Smelly. And of course, we're talking about Barry. You've also met Bets, bro. Smelly has met 2 of my IRL friends before I've met Smelly. That's so funny. Small fucking world. I would definitely keep the stream up even if we're running. Damn, I appreciate your ponders. Certified gangster ponders, alright. Play games with them more than you now? That's facts as well. They kind of all, they've all given up on Daisy, unfortunately. Internet friends are the best friends. That's it, dude. Like, if it's not always about like, oh, these are my friends and shit. Like, if I can also help you guys make friends, like that, I've done a good job too. We're about bringing everyone together, bringing the whole community together, and all that too. We were talking about this though, BZ, like sometimes the internet friends that we have, they just kind of ghost on us. You never see them again, even though you thought that they were your friend, and because we don't know each other on a personal level, really, any of us. It is sad when that happens sometimes. Nitno was saying, like, on Steam, you see that notification. This guy was last online 10 years ago. Even though 10 years ago, y'all were playing COD every day together. You know, and having the time of your life. Meet some buddies on NHL back in the day. Ended up linking up and going to a concert. That's so cool, dude. I am very social. Like, you know, I'm a certified yapper on the stream, but I think you guys would be surprised to know that, like, I'm really not that socially involved. Like, yeah, I know how to be. I've never had a hard time making friends IRL. But these days, dude, I just prefer to be alone. I prefer not really going out and doing much with friends IRL, to be honest. Maybe one day, guys. Maybe one day we can all go to TwitchCon and you can meet the Scrubby and we can all get wasted at the casino. Life catches up with us all at some point. Exactly. We don't take it personally, BZ. It would be nice, though, to get a heads up, at least from some people. You know, the people that you talk to every day, damn near on the internet, you know, if you were gonna disappear, it would be nice to at least tell people that you're... Hey, I might be gone for a little bit type shit. Yapper. Scrubby the Yapper. Yep, yep, yep. Facts, I literally don't talk to anyone anymore. There's nothing wrong with that, Ponders, alright? There is peace in solitude. Face cam reveal? It'll happen, Juicy, I promise you. I do plan to do that at some point. I just don't know when. I'm not ready yet. I also have a, what do they call it? A stone face? Like, I'm really engaged in the game, but I don't have, like, interesting facial expressions. I really look the same, dude. I'm not an interesting... I'm not an interesting, what's, like... I don't have interesting reactions. Like, I feel like people that put the webcam on, they're always, like, really engaged with the webcam. Like, they look good on camera and shit, and they know how to react well to what happens in game. Me, I don't react like that. I don't know. I feel like that would, I'll do it. I'll do it eventually, Juicy. I'm just not comfortable yet, I guess. I'm not in that mindset right now. I'd still rather just play the game and have y'all look at the game, not look at my stupid face. Making friends as an adult is wild. I don't know how people do it besides video games. It is hard, BZ. I learned that the hard way moving to Florida, dude. You know, I moved to Florida, a totally new state as a 28-year-old. Didn't have a job, didn't have friends, didn't know what to do. And, I mean, I guess my coworkers keep me company here, BZ, but, like, I still, like, low-key don't have friends. IRL, but, like, I'm happier than I've ever been. So, it's just weird how that works. That's an expensive trip. It doesn't matter, Diane. We're going to fucking Vegas and we're partying the lights off. We're gonna go to the casino. We're gonna play blackjack. All right. We're gonna throw our life savings on red on the roulette wheel, and we're gonna play some Texas Hold'em. Maybe catch some shows. We're gonna get wasted with the Twitch community. So many people I've met online. I wish I would log back on for one more good chat. You know what, BZ? It's I mean, it's not a far-fetched enough thing to think that you could just message these people and say, hey, like, you want to catch up, dude? There's nothing wrong with messaging people that are from the past, that are, you know, and saying, hey, like, what's going on with you? Like, I hope life's okay. You know, do you want to play a game or something? I know it's been a minute. And just checking up on people. There's nothing wrong with that, BZ. Going to places where everyone has something in common. Yeah, dude, we're going to TwitchCon, guys. The whole scrubby community, we're going to fucking TwitchCon and we're getting blackout drunk. Dude, don't worry, I was just joking. The internet is a weird place, so I don't blame you. Oh no, I'm gonna do it though, Juicy. I do feel like I owe it to myself and to some people that have been here for a while, because I feel like I do know a lot of people in the stream that have been here for a few years personally enough that they should be able to, I don't know, see the way I live and who they're actually talking to virtually. I'll do the face cam one day. It'll happen. I still talk to a decent amount, but there is one dude that I would game with. He's a trucker and had to set up in the semi. Cool dude, but I think he got a lady and dipped out. Yeah, a lot of times when people dip from the gaming community, I feel like it's because you have, like, you're starting a family or you're getting married, you're getting a new job, you have to move, and you have to take life seriously and you can't be distracted. Like, that's a pretty common one. Hardest part is that involves leaving the house. I'm a hermit unless it's for work. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. I can't be fucked to just go out and put an effort in. Like, just to meet someone that, you know, you may talk to one time. You know, I don't know. At some point, you have to do that, though. If you want to, I guess, advance. Like, I don't want to be a hermit my whole life, dude. I mean, I would hope one day I can have kids. Like, that requires, you know, having a relationship. Starting a family one day. You can't do that playing DayZ. I hate to tell you guys that. You can't have a family when you're playing DayZ. I don't know if you guys knew that, but... Hard to make friends as an adult because people are so busy. Everyone has their own schedule. Yeah. After high school, everyone just went their own ways, dude. That's kind of the last time that I had a real group of friends was high school. And everyone went to different universities. And, you know, in college you meet new people, but I'm not even really talking to those people. whatever, dude. Shoot, I'd be down. Well, when you're of age, dude, we'll go to Vegas and we'll party hard, alright? BRB, I got you, Diane. I've gone years looking at the offline tag on friends. It is weird after 6+ years reaching out asking if they will ever be online or how life is. Yeah, that's enough to make a grown man cry, BZ. Just so you guys know, like, you guys can always reach out to me. I don't mind chatting with y'all on Discord. That's really the only way you could if I wasn't on stream. But I always try my best to get back to you eventually. If it's something that's like that, you know, if you're just checking up, you know, I'll always be down to talk. And yeah, that's an important thing that's like a values thing that I hold. You know, if you've, you know, been in the stream and you've been nothing but respectful and kind to me and to the community, like I'll always be there for you. At least as a, you know, just someone to talk to or to listen. Hope y'all know that. Scrubby, make a grinder account, make some new friends. God damn it, Juicy. Can't be fucked right now, Juicy. Sun's going down in Livonia here. I had the realization a few months ago that I had literally 0 IRL friends. Bro, I've realized that for a while now. But I'm not lonely. There's a difference between being lonely and being alone. Everyone knows this. I have over 100 decent friends online. Being part of a racing community on GTA was an amazing chapter of my life. It's because, like, online friends, the internet, Twitch, it's low risk. It's low risk involvement. You can always just shut it off. That's the difference. Oh shit, there's a shot in front of me here. I feel that. Daisy time is limited. I can play at night though. You always have to make time for yourself, no. I know you were saying you just had a child, and obviously that is priority, and that's real life shit. But don't forget to make time for yourself and to do the things that you still want to do, that you've always loved to do. Let's fucking go. We got the best community on Twitch here. I've met... Oh shit, this shot's right here. Hold up. Sun's going down. I gotta take this guy out, bro. We've had 0 action tonight. Have a good night, Nino. I've met with one group of guys I played League of Legends with for years. And how'd it go? Easy choices now, hard life. Hard choices now, easy life. Hold on, hold on. Oh my god. Hold on, chat. We're hunting a player right now. Dead zombie right there. Guy's real close. Easy choices now, hard life. Hard choices now, easy life. I can't even wrap my head around that statement, bro. Had them over for a weekend when they were in my state. Sounds like a good time, dude. I hope to be there one day, you know, at that point with the gaming homies. Good night, No. Was pretty surreal. Yeah, that is surreal. Meeting someone that you've played League of Legends with online. IRL. Because the comms are just so much different in IRL. Staying for the action than dipping. Alright, let me try to be the aggressor here a little bit. I don't mind doing that. This kid isn't even that great. I need to come up. Oh, what? Here's a survivor. I'm so confused now. This guy didn't have a gun, though, so it's a different guy here. The fuck? I've given myself away if he's anywhere in this proximity. Met these guys online when you were 14, hanging out in person at 23 after being on Skype. TeamSpeak for years was an awesome experience. I mean, yeah, after 9 years, I would hope that y'all have good chemistry. And the respect is there, too. I need to make a play, too, here because the sun's going down. Where'd this guy go, though? Alright, I mean, I've made myself known here. I don't really know what to do here. He may have moved on quickly. Last place I can think is the industrial. I'll run over to the industrial and then it's going to be too dark. Twitch is finally adding a rewind option, but they're making it so you have to be a sub or have Twitch Turbo. What does rewind do? You're talking about you'll be able to rewind my live stream in live time and rewatch it live like that? That's a good incentive. Yeah, that's a good incentive to subscribe to somebody. Just so like if I were to kill a player, so do you have to be in this? Would you have to be in the stream to be able to rewind? Or here, let me rephrase that. Would you have to have had been watching in order to rewind it to that point? Or could someone that comes in an hour from right now rewind the stream? Does that make sense? What I just said? Make clips and stuff? Yeah, it would be good for making clips and stuff, you're right. You know what I'm saying, though? So, like, if something were to happen right now and I were to, like, get a kill, would somebody that comes in an hour later be able to rewind and see that? That's my question. Or do you have to have been watching it live to rewatch? But yes, that's a good thing because it'll make people subscribe or buy Twitch Turbo. I also have Twitch Turbo, and the reason I have Twitch Turbo is so I can store the VODs for more than 14 days. I can have VODs now for 60 days, which is nice for making clips and stuff later on. Sometimes chat only saves from when you first showed up. Yeah, so it might be the same principle there. That's cool, though. I like that feature, Ponders. I hope it works out how they expect it to. Or how they hope. I mean, subbing to anyone right now is not cheap, dude. They keep upping that price. It used to be $4.99 for a sub. I think it used to be $3.99 for a sub. Whenever I started streaming, it was $5.99. Now it's like $7.99. It's fucking ridiculous. It's more on mobile too. Oh, it's more to sub on mobile? Is that what you're saying? I think I'm gonna log into the base server, guys. It's getting dark on this one. I'll log into base and see what's going on. And only large streamers get the 60-40 or 70-30 split, partner plus or whatever it's called. I don't even know what I get, to be honest. It's probably 50-50. Yeah, it's a couple dollars more on mobile. That's so tough, dude, because all of my subs are literally on mobile. I don't think I knew that, bro. Cringe. Alright. I am going to log into base and see what's going on. We are done playing that server. And I also have to hit up the Discord and just let them know. Hold on, let me change accounts here and then we'll get into base. Your bumpers run butter smooth. Are you on a basic controller or Elite Series 2? I'm on a basic Power A Fusion controller. If you go to Google and you search Power A Xbox controller, that's what I have, and it's just a wired controller. No special paddles or anything like that. I love the standard controller for DayZ. If you go to your Safari and log in that way, it will give you the regular price. The thing is, I'm never on my PC, dude. They know how to get your ass, dude. Because Twitch knows that most people watch on mobile. Like, I don't ever go on Twitch on the desktop. Ever. Only when I'm about to fucking stream. Subscribe on mobile, true desktop mode is €4.99. Twitch mobile is $6.49. I had one once. The bumpers were smooth for sure. Yeah, I love this PowerA Fusion controller. It's just a wired one. There is one that they make with paddles, but I just have the standard one. It works fine for DayZ. You don't need anything crazy for DayZ, dude. Or copy and paste the link to your Twitch in a command so it pops up in chat, and when people click the link, it will give them the regular price. It's a good way to do it. I have to get ready for work. Have fun and see you on the next. For sure, Diane. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day at work. Appreciate you as always. I know it's early for you. It's fucking late for me. Thanks for stopping in, Diane. Remember, guys, we have to be extra careful. This is the craziest server I've ever played. We really have to be careful. Yeah, have a good day, Diane. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, this guy has a punch card. Alright, seems clear. Well, I don't know about clear. It seems quiet. Let me put it that way. If we're being raided, you got me for 10 minutes. Where are you logged out, Smelly? Seems quiet right now. I'm still approaching from the backside. Tree line to the south, okay. Damn, dude, look at this fortress from the outside looking in. Looks like they may have hit Heavy's watchtower, unfortunately. They definitely hit us here. Oh shit, this is wide open. Okay, so we need a 4-dial. I think Ranger said that. The car tent's still here? That's crazy. No one took the car tent, but they griefed everything else. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Not too much loot to go around here. I got another half of Jersey Mike's Philly cheesecake sub that's calling my name right now. I mean, it's 1:30, Ponders. Go to fucking bed, dude. Save that shit for later. Just kidding. You do what you want, Ponders. It's your life, alright? I'm not gonna tell you how to live it. You do what makes you happy, my friend. Cheesecake sub, love that. Yeah, I was also kind of curious what that was. Now that I'm rereading it like that. Cheesesteak. I was gonna say cheesecake. I'm zooted. Leave him alone. Leave Ponders alone. Let him live his life. All right. How you doing, Lobster? How's your adventure on the server going? I've heard that you've been up to quite a bit. That's very nice. I'm here just hanging out at base, just seeing what happens. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen right now, but Jesus Christ! Apparently I just can't spell. Not tonight, Ponders. Not tonight. You can spell, just not tonight. We desperately need a 4-dial. Anyone can kind of just walk in and out right now. Found a base in Kanopki, gonna raid soon, not tonight. Still good shit though. Dude, we have not explored that side of the map at all. We've had our hands tied down here, bro. You can just press A on the vicinity to bury stuff? Really? I didn't know that. I'll try that again next time. That's a good tip. I gotta look into that. Honestly, I thought I had to hold the RT on the shovel and I had to look at the little dirt mound there. That's good info. Alright, we really need a 4-dial. I'm gonna head into base. Always learning new DayZ stuff, yes. This is a great stream for learning new things. Super advanced, dude. We have so many DayZ fucking legends in the chat, always, dude. This whole channel, this whole Twitch channel was built around DayZ. And it was built around console DayZ, too. I feel like some of the hardcore console players know a lot more about the game than like your average PC player that just runs community all day, you know, with different economies and everything. Because we were building this stream from the beginning off of official console servers. So most people that you know in the chat are official players. Bro, Copa had so many 4-dials, every wall had one. That's because they're duping, bro. It's a disgusting sight at Copa. I know some of the homies died there again today, dude. I'm just gonna stop going to Copa. I'm gonna stop recommending that anyone goes there. They've been cleared out, so there's really no point. Console gang always gets love, bro. We just gotta stick together, BZ. You know, it feels like we're the 300 Spartans. Console's always had a chip on their shoulders, bro. I think console gets a bad rep because of the kids. You mean like literal kids, like teenagers, or like kids under the age of what, 13? Because more kids play on console? Is that why? I didn't know if you were talking about literal kids or not. But yeah, there's probably more literal kids on console. That's because mommy and daddy will buy a console but are not going to buy a PC. You actually kind of have to have a job to buy a PC on your own, you know? It was not very common growing up to hear that, oh, my parents bought me a PC. But it was pretty common to hear, hey, my parents bought me the new PlayStation, you know? I feel like PC is, yeah, more of an adult thing. I stopped watching a couple streamers I used to watch forever ago because they found out I was a console player and would just roast the absolute fuck out of me. It's not very nice, Ponders. And I'm talking about them, not you. I mean, it's kind of cringy. If you're actually being serious about that, that's super cringy. I don't know if it was like all in good fun, the roast, but if they were genuinely roasting you just because of that, that's kind of annoying. You don't see me roasting PC players. And if you do, like, I'm sure I've made jokes about it, but it's all in good fun. It's not like I'm gonna make jokes because you're on PC though, or like, I don't know, not welcome you because you're on PC. We've met quite a bit of PC friends here. I think it's cool to watch different platforms too. Like, I used to be more into the console streams, but now I've been watching more PC streams, and it's more interesting to me to watch than to really play right now because I don't know what I'm doing yet. But it's also just nice because I've told you this. I go in there typically anyway to talk to the streamer. Doesn't matter what you're playing. If I can have a chat with you, it doesn't matter. I guess what I'm saying is I used to watch more for the gameplay, and I cared a lot more about the console gameplay than anything. Now I'm less about the gameplay, more about just getting to know you as a streamer and what the fuck your goals are, you know, I don't know, shit like that. Nah, for real, like, I can take a joke and shit, but it was like every stream or every time they see me in chat. Yeah, dude, I mean, you're right to get out of there. You gotta have, you know, I'm not taking shit mindset. You gotta respect yourself too, so. If they were really roasting you every stream just because you're a console player and you're not playing what they're playing, and talking down on you because of it, looking down on you, like, condescendingly, that's where, you know, you cross the line. I unfollowed a speedrun streamer because his chatters would talk down on me for not knowing all the ins and outs of speedrunning the game. I follow another speedrunner, but his chat is the same way, pretty hostile to outsiders. I love how you refer to them as outsiders. The fucking outsiders. If you ask questions, you're looked at like a noob. Well, everyone's community is different. Everyone has the right to build their community how they want, or play and talk to who they want. But I would assume that's not the best way to make that many friends. You know how Twitch is, though. You know how people are. People just suck in general. It's very rare that you find a cool person these days. As much as I hate to say. You guys know this already, though. I'm pretty selective of who I follow these days. All respectful and tight-knit communities. All worth long-term viewing. I'd like to think that, you know, if we stopped streaming for a few months and I booted it back up, a lot of the community would still be here just because of the rapport that we've built. After not streaming for 7 months and coming back, I was very shocked at who was still around. But that's the beauty of streaming and building a community. It's like, a lot of these people will never disappear forever. A lot of them are always going to be around on Twitch and Discord. And the people that truly fuck with you will always show up. Even if it's just to say hi. Like, how are you? Not even required to watch the stream ever, like, or how you did in the past. There's no expectations. I gotta go through my follows. I got so many. I will purge my Twitch every now and then, dude, because I follow everyone these days. And it's like, I don't know, it's weird, dude. The reason I say it's weird is because let me be honest. Let's say I'm all about support. First of all, like, let's say I'll raid out. I ask you guys every night, like, who we raiding out to. You know, if we do someone completely new, and we go into like a random PC streamer DayZ stream, let's say for example. And we don't know anything about them. You know, I'll go in there, and if it's a followers only chat, I'll follow you. I'll follow you regardless, as long as you like just acknowledge that we're there. Like if you say hi and, you know, thank you for the raid, anything like that, anything that just acknowledges us, like I'll follow you. And I'll watch some of your streams. I'll tune in and try to chat with you and see what you're about. But after I go into your stream like 10 times and I'm actively trying to support and like if I enjoy the stream and shit, and that's not being reciprocated at all. And I mean, I was the one that tried to, you know, share the community with you. I'm probably just gonna unfollow you because, I mean, I didn't have to do that in the first place. I'm not trying to be toxic or anything with that. That's just the truth. Like, I don't know. I try to raid out to random people sometimes just out of the goodness of my heart. And then I'll give you a chance for sure. I'll tune into 5-10 of your streams and try to say hi. And if you don't even come in once to like see what's going on here, I'm probably just gonna unfollow you. So that's what I'm talking about, where like I'll purge my Twitch, like just because I'm streaming so much too, I don't have time to just go into everyone's stream in the first place. But if I'm trying my ass off to do that, if if you raid out to someone and I'll give everyone a fair chance too, dude. I'm not about to unfollow you just because you don't fucking watch the stream. But if I don't know, I guess I'm just more picky with it nowadays. There used to be a time where it was like, yeah, I'll follow if you follow type shit. Now I don't care about that at all, and I don't get my feelings hurt at all. If you're not following and I'm following you, but I'll support the people that I support. I know this is just a yap session because I'm so fucking bored, dude. There's been no action tonight, but the point I'm trying to make is I will try to support everyone as much as possible, but if it's not being reciprocated at all, and I'm not even talking about the same level, I'm just talking about having the decency to come into the stream and see what's going on here and just say hi, I probably won't stick around in yours more than about 10 streams. Because I've given people like 10, 20 fucking chances, Ponders. And at some point, you have to be nice. I don't know if that made sense, or if I just sound like stubborn with that, but it does kind of hurt your feelings, though. You know, if you're taking the time to just take a chance on a random stranger's stream, because somebody in the chat suggested that we raid them, and I've been in there like 10 times trying to say hi. You can't do the same for me. I'm probably just gonna unfollow you, dude. Does that make sense, guys? Do I sound like a dick? Miss the fact that pussies can't serve me? Fuck pussies who ain't here. Sheesh. I guess that might have been what it sounded like, but it's not really what I meant. It's kind of like, it kind of circles back to the making friends talk that we had. Like, it's a lot easier to make friends on Twitch within the communities that you're a part of. So like, for example, Corn. Let's take Corn for example. What's up, Meso? Welcome in, my friend. See, we met Meso through Corn's stream. But like what I'm saying is, it's a lot easier to make friends in Corn's stream than, like, for all of us, than to just pick some random DayZ person on the browse category and try to make friends in their shit. Just because, you know, the community is connected in that way. Which is awesome. I'm kind of just rambling right now, Meso. Hope you're having a good day, dude. Happy June, Meso. How are you doing? We're playing on the base server right now. We're in Livonia. Right down the hill from the base, and there's just been no action. I'm trying to just be a little entertaining here. I'm trying to open up a little bit as well. But yeah, it's hard enough to just go into a random person's DayZ stream and try to make friends in there. And it's like, if I'm trying my ass off to just say hi, and try to support you because you seem like a decent streamer, a decent player, a decent person, and you're not even really acknowledging that or reciprocating that, it's probably over. I'm probably cutting ties. Alright, that's the last time I'll say anything about that. Sorry, y'all. Just goes to show we would all be awesome as an avatar instead of in person. Yeah, people suck, man. People suck. Doing all right. About to hop on myself, going through some footage right now. That's very nice, Meso. You're starting up the 2 a.m. stream, Meso. What are you planning on playing tonight? Yeah, make sure you guys get a follow in for Meso. Meso, you're closing in on 100 streams in a row. Last time I checked, it was like 95. Not too sure. It's really a toss-up. Kind of feel like Cherno. I'm here for Cherno, Meso. I fucking love Cherno. How about Livonia? Oh, you were playing Livonia with Korn not too long ago. Yeah, you play Livonia too. You played Sakal yet, Meso? "96 streams in a row, 96 days in a row, or whatever it is. Is it 96 days or 96 streams? I don't fucking know. All I know is you're super close. Want to run through a million? What do you mean? What? What you mean, Saint? Like Livonia, no Sakal, unfortunately. Yeah, I haven't really fucked with Sakal as much as I thought I would. That's because we're just tied up with Livonia, though. If we didn't have a base in Livonia, I'd probably be running Sakal quite a bit more. I'm probably over 100 streams, honestly. 100 days in a row, though. Yeah, because you do double streams sometimes, huh? That's good shit, Meso. Like, I understand that grind. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's awesome to see, too. Yeah, make sure you guys are following Meso here. We met him through Korn's channel. And like, yeah, I don't think I would have met you ever if it weren't for Korn, so shout out to him too. If you didn't live at the radio, where else would you base? Shit, that's such a good question, Lobster. If we didn't have radio tower base, where would we be? Shit, I might try to take over Copa. I don't know, though. Copa's a little too hot every server. Maybe that's a audacious call. I don't know, man. I'd have to think about it and get back to you. What's up, Grinch? How we doing tonight, Grinch? It's good to see you. We are on the base server. We're just running around Lukau. I'm trying to find a 4-dial. That's all we really need is a 4-dial, and we're secured again. Yeah, went so quick. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. What would you not recommend? Are you talking about Sakal or the 100 days? Or the 100 streams? Stream in 100 days? I mean, you fucking did it, though. It's about the next 200. Or the next 100. We should take Dolnik. So, I love that idea, Grinch. But I'm not sure the majority of the people would love that idea. The problem is with Dolnik, and I like that idea. Fuck, I would be down if we had a solid group. But the problem is with Dolnik, if you die down at Dolnik, you aren't getting back that day. We like Lukow because we can get back 3, 4, 5 times a day. Dolnik, if you die down there and you're getting raided at Dolnik, and you're trying to get back there, you might get back one time. Might. It is tough to get back to Dolnik after you die. Dolnik is a 2-hour run down south. Dolnik a 30-minute run, called being lazy, maybe an hour if you slow. It depends where you spawn. It all depends on your spawn. But I think Dolnik is the hardest town to get to. I actually think it's easier to get to Polana or Nadbor than Dolnik. But it depends on your spawn. True, it does, but easy as shit, not gonna lie. It also obviously depends on your skill level of the game. Oh, fuck, dude. Did my shoes just go ruin? Oh my god, they did. Alright, we're gonna have to make some foot wraps here. Polana easier because you don't go to Dolnik, it's the same thing. Less players and more loot. Yeah, honestly, I just think that I prefer the east spawns to the west spawns. Or I'm sorry, the west spawns to the east spawns. If you spawn east, yeah, it's probably pretty easy to get to Dolnik if you're just focused on that task, but you know that we like to base up in Lukow. So we always prefer the west spawns to get to Lukow. But shit, I would do a Dolnik base if people are interested. We would definitely need people to agree on that. And wolves will chase you. You need to loot for weaponry. Yeah, like if you don't have a weapon and you go down south, you get attacked by a pack of wolves, you're pretty much dead. I've been more geared on east than west, to be honest, unless I hit bunker or kill someone. Dolnik has another duper base we can take. I've already broke through half the base solo. Yeah, I heard Dolnik has the biggest base on this server. It's just crazy that I haven't even been down there yet. Yeah, I think the reason that we always stay at the radio tower, dude, is just because it's easy for everyone to get to. I don't necessarily care about having the best location for a base. What I do care about is being able to run with the homies as much as possible. And Lukow gives us a very good opportunity to do that. It does, and they shit shooters and very bad at awareness. Fuck easy, make it hard. $100. Yeah, the thing about making it hard is when you have a lot of newer players to the game, which we do, we might never see them. And I would prefer to get everyone involved. I don't know, I like a challenge, so Dolnik a good hard run. If you make it, it's deserved, but also easy if you know how to survive. Make them work for it. We all had to work for where we at, knowledge-wise. No, I agree with that. Yeah, I guess I'm just being lazy, Grinch. The radio tower at this point is just... It's just iconic. And the thing is... We're probably going to get more raids in Lucal than we would at Dolnik. We've had a lot of good action up at the tower. I feel like no one ever goes to Dolnik because it's so far. I feel like if we were to base up in Dolnik, we may never see action. I'm just saying, go south and make people work for the raid. No, that's facts. The thing is, I don't mind getting raided. I think getting raided is fine. I think it's fun. I think it brings good content to the stream. I actually love getting raided. But I don't like getting raided when I'm offline, which always seems to happen, and... We'd probably get offline raided in Dolnik, too. No matter which way, it's the same for both ends. For this situation, it's probably easy, I'm assuming. Or it's probably better easy, I'm assuming. I'm definitely more a fan of harder locations to get to. Especially as a group. If one dies, there are still others to defend. Also, less will see the base. No, that's facts. Yeah, it's just a completely different ball game if we were to try to base up in Dolnik. But it might be interesting. We could consider it at some point. I'm not against it. We would, but it's planned unlike Lucal. But I think Lucal is great. Would suck to see y'all have to run there. Oh yeah, I hate making the Dolnik run, bro. If I died during a Dolnik raid, I'd probably just get off for the day. Because I know I probably wouldn't make it back. If we had cars, that would make it nice. But you know how cars go. Also, Dolnik has military areas that are never hit, so easy loot for us. It's been so long since I've been to Dolnik, dude. It would probably get boring. It's not hard, but it's not fun. I like the little cabin up above Dolnik. Dolnik's cool. Dolnik has some good spots. It's just hard to get to. That's all we're saying. It's hard to get to. I ate half the duper crew in Dolnik and fed 2 of them their friends. Fucking diabolical, Grinch. You're back at it doing Grinch things. Or behind in the field. They are common. At least we're back when I played Live. Yeah, I've done a base in Dolnik one time. And it was good. It was a cool spot. Like I said, it's just hard. It's hard to get there. And it's really it's a tough ask to ask anybody to run back. It's the perfect spot for us, to be honest. Easy loot and base already set up. You should start building there. Not opposed to having 2 bases across the map. I know that Gang is also working around the Nadbor area. And we'd have people in all locations of the map. Dolnik is full of nails. That's facts, actually. We normally did HQ south of Topolin. I know that one as well. That's unnamed. That's kind of like around the, right above Sarnowek. I know that location, Survivalist. And building supplies. I don't build, I kill. Yeah, so you'll have to ask the builders. You'll have to ask the builders of the crew, do they want to go to Dolnik? Send some builders southeast, get extra facility going down south. Yeah, we can talk to some of the builders. The thing is, there's not too many builders. We're being honest. There's not that many of us. I've got IEDs stashed by Dolnik ready to take him down. So it's a show up and take up situation. Yeah, you're doing your thing down there, Grinch. Not much action here tonight, y'all. Base was, I mean, base was raided, but it's not too bad. We'll have to make some repairs tomorrow. Only thing I didn't like down there was wolves. And when you head west, you can get bears. I hate going loud, and it seems hard to find suppressors or any attachment for whatever we're gonna have at the time. The suppressors are found in the gas zone. That's probably why you had trouble. Unless you were making, like, bottle suppressors. Yeah, I'm gonna call it for the night here. I'll have to get back to base. Well, I'll have to walk up to base tomorrow and start to see what we can do repair wise. I don't have many tools to do that. It was a good run though. I mean, I ran 2 different servers tonight. I ran the base server. I ran a random Livonia server and didn't find any action. Still a good run. This was before the gas. It's been a while since I've played it, really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the suppressors were before the gas zones were introduced. And before the gas zones were introduced, there was no bunker. So, yeah, it was probably like Swarog. Swarog, Polana. Heli, yeah, probably Helis. And there were no convoys. Convoys were also added late, too. I'm gonna go ahead and raid out to Cornelius. We have to raid out to Cornelius, guys. He is, what is he doing right now? Let me take a look. Yes, make sure you get the raid waves for Cornelius. He actually did this new emote for us. If you haven't seen the new emote, take a look here. Oh, hold on. GG's Ponders. Make sure you drop the waves and you drop the radio tower emotes. I know he's gonna love that shit. I've got a 16 song playlist built. I'll post screenshots of the list so it doesn't take up as much room. Okay. Yeah. Share your songs, dude. I'll definitely react to them and I'll listen to them when I can. Hey Zoe with the follow tonight. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Honestly, I do not know how to pronounce that name. And Korn used 30 bits, 30 nails, 30 radio towers to gigantify an emote. Thanks again, Korn, for the radio tower emote, dude. That's crazy, and I love it. I will definitely be using it every time I'm in your stream. Every time we're in here, we'll make everyone drop the radio tower. Have a good night, Survivalist. Have a good night, Fable. Have a good night, Ponders, Grinch. It was nice to see all of you tonight. Happy June. Happy Sunday. We'll get back to the streams tomorrow. It was good to see you, Lobster. Meso, thanks for popping in, man. Make sure you guys chat and follow Korn if you're not already. His name is Cornelius the Meek. He does Xbox and PC DayZ, although he's been doing mostly PC recently. W-Stream, I appreciate you, Juicy. Thanks for being here, man. We had a nice little chat tonight about injuries. Was probably the highlight of the stream for me. And injuries and gruesomeness. But 20 more followers, bro. 20 more. We're gonna keep grinding until we hit 1K. And when we hit 1K, we'll be doing a PC stream. I made that promise. If you guys haven't heard already, when we hit 1,000 Twitch followers, I'll be doing a run on PC for y'all. That is the way life goes. Worldly effects, absolutely. The Mandela effect and the Leidenfrost effect. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And the Monopoly monocle. I need to join that session. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I have not made any official decision on like what map, who we're running with, or what we're doing that day. And it's also gonna be random. Like I don't know the day that I'm gonna hit this, so it'll probably just be more of a impulsive, spontaneous run. But hopefully you guys are there for it. And internet friends, absolutely, Fable. It was good to see you again, Fable, and hang out with you. I know it's your last night before you go to camp. Definitely keep in touch, and if you can pop into the stream whenever you can, like, we'll be here. And, you know, we're on Discord as well, but, yeah, I've enjoyed chatting with you, and maybe we'll see you, at some point soon again, but if not, good luck at camp. And we'll definitely talk to you, whenever we can. Appreciate the chat, my friend. Boot camp will be over around mid-August. Okay. June, July, August. So, yeah, 2 months. That's not too bad. We'll be around, man. Be safe. Yes, stay safe, sir. Stay safe and come back with stories to tell. Alright, y'all. Without further ado, it is 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna get some rest. We'll be well rested for y'all tomorrow. And make sure, again, that we drop the raid waves for Korn. You say hello, you follow, it's free to do that stuff. And you drop the radio tower emotes. He will appreciate it. And yeah, I am going to raid out now. You guys have an awesome night. It was good to see all of you. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace, y'all. Raid waves. Raid waves. Radio towers. That's what I want to see. Have a good night, Fable. Good luck, my friend.